Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
The thing on that, it looked like when you went to guard him, he was like almost coasting more.
Oh, man, that was close.
Think he was going to run like
the
that
opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
I thought you were like playing the undercut, so if I bowled it, you were going to, hit it and jump it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Able to find one.
Dude, I had to throw it so far away.
Taken down
I can't believe you didn't get
at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Oh, just a little.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Patterson on the draw play. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. 20. Bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
I'm so fucking
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in.
I'm so fucking cold in this game, bro.
I can't believe that.
National Football League, there's a good example of why.
You're gonna see
I had no one, man. It was like gonna take it back.
Not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Damn, that's on the feed and everything.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
I was like, well, if he does that, everybody's going to catch up and get him. And not one motherfucker did, and then I fucked it all up with people. And then Patterson had one job, bro. You had one job.
Oh, my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
He threw his fault.
No. I'm talking about the fumble. Start the fucking game.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yellow.
It's only 3.7 like that.
All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill.
Let me jump.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Attack!
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I got him. 15.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mahomes steps away to his left.
Field goal?
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time.
Yeah,
they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Really tough catch that falls incomplete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They run with Patterson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Mahomes.
Great.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact,
I thought he was going to be able
just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Butker's kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I'm good.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Big hand.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. They find some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
There we go.
Bro, you had one job. Oh my gosh.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind.
Right
because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Roquan Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, it's Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
The last time he took me overtime, so.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
No, that's not that.
The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Let's go, baby.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now,
and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Even though he was oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy. Just like my grandmother.
I know that's like good play on you.
The stuff she used to preserve.
Man, when you knock that ball away. Where you guys do that perfect pass.
No, well, I mean, I didn't make a great play. It's just one of those computers.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch it. Watch it.
Patterson on the carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. It's Hill, complete. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Escape, and he goes down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the... They've got his man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Mahomes firing complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes forced out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Do I do that to your players? No.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
Yeah, I can throw him too, but you guys can catch him.
To throw is Jackson.
Oh, I should have kept going.
Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
I was trying to play both.
Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Orbit. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check. 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 Watch 54. Check check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check the backer, check the backer.
They run with Logan.
Fill your hole, dude.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I didn't go in it.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal. At the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
They run again with Logan. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Jackson. And this is caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When
I know the exact. I know the exact amount.
Especially from the 15-yard line.
It was all a little too much power.
I tell you what,
yeah, I like
meeting them
boy.
again.
But I wonder how
Somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
You have to manually do it,
Mahomes
man.
now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
What the fuck? I'm coming up.
Now a loose ball. The ball comes out. Well scored. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Why did he pitch the Clark?
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
That would have been dope as hell.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the Red seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Bro, trust me. Amari will go.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Hit the post.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving.
Got a man. It's
you fucking suck. Who is that? He's
touchdown. Miles Boykin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
No, 28. Who's 28?
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Whitehead, cut.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go.
Because White would have caught it.
Mike 5-4. Don't get nervous.
Again, Jackson. And he will not get away. He he's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay. Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I low-key wonder if I could throw it. I wonder if I could low-key throw it to Patty and Patty throw it across the field.
No, it's a 4 pass. Rude. I didn't look until...
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Mahomes now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
35's the mic.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Take him. Watch the run.
Oh, really?
Attack! Hey, 57.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. They're going deep for Hill. Inside the 30. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. So now then, the big play inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not. And the pressure gets to him again.
Bro, you can't cover my time to do
Roquan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Roquan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What's happening? This is my rookie, too. Show him what's up. Show him why I took you.
35 from my side.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Even drills.
This is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
You got that one off somehow.
54 Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. Logan. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson flushed out right.
Oh, he out now.
Now he'll pull it down. He's got 1st down and more inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Where you at? Let me know where you at. Which player are you? Are you here now? It's what player are you, pussy?
I'm hungry.
All around, Chris. Move him around.
Very far right.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That
last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
That's it. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Stop your whining. Check. Hey. Check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. For them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3.
Bro, you've got to try that.
No return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I swear to God. Yeah. Like, do it when you are the corner.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
There you go, boy. He started off with like 60 overall, now to 70.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Who's doing right?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Put that guy out there.
Picked off around the 41. And they will set it
like up,
41-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Hands, Brown. You gonna cook me?
After the interception, here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
I was waiting for you to go. I was like,
oh, last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From midfield now, here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Ball will be intercepted.
Oh, I took a pick with his view, bro. It's kind of nice, bro. That view is kind of a little hard.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw. And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, able to avoid him.
Dude, that is
35 yards that time on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Brown.
Literally see everything just about.
Yeah, but I don't like when
good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
That little zoom, I don't love. It'd be nice
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you,
I'm playing
in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep to Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the 2-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.
So for the Ravens, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Quality.
Poor showing. Poor showing. We scored on a fumble. That was purposely pitched. I had 3 legitimate points on a nice little drive after Patty fumbled.
Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me.
I'm gonna advance.
I do what I want. Got it on.
there. Watch how I do some manager. Watch how I do.
Where the
and then I just, oh, shit.
Nate's getting free money on GTA somehow. It's $60 million. Yeah. He ain't telling anybody. Alright, I'm hopping off. I'll probably get back on a bit later.
Alright, bro. Sorry about that.
Ha 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 ha.